What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you another Top 5 on this glorious Top 5 Friday, and I'm so excited. This is only my second time to be doing this on the channel, but I'm doing a classic album and my personal favorite top 5 songs from it, and what better album than OK Computer by Radiohead. Absolute masterpiece from 1997, and oh my gosh, I mean, every track on here is great, so this was really hard to whittle down, but I think I did it. So here are my personal top 5 favorites. At number 5, exit music for a film. Man, what an amazing ballad that really builds from a whisper to a scream by the end. And if you've seen the documentary Meeting People is Easy that came out in 1998, it's featured several times in there, but I think the best time is when you just see Phil Selway sitting there waiting for his turn for most of the song, and then at the end when he comes in, man, with that fuzzed out bass line by Colin as well, it's just unreal. And then adding Tom's operatic vocals on top of it, which is, lyrically, he was basing this on Romeo and Juliet because it almost ended up on that soundtrack. But I'm so glad it ended up here because it is incredible. And that's just my number 5. So now at number 4, No Surprises. Gotta have this on your list, and I'm surprised it ended up this low on my list because it is an incredible song. I mean, just the arpeggiated guitar work on here by Johnny Greenwood is beautiful, and then adding a xylophone into the mix, it just makes it for this lush, gorgeous ballad that seems so happy, but then when you hear the lyrics, they're so sad. I mean, it's essentially about suicide. And then, of course, the music video with Tom drowning as he's singing the lyrics. Just incredible, but it just builds that whole on the atmosphere of this album that has like this impending doom, even if there is happiness mixed in it. And I absolutely love it. And it's just my number 4. So now at number 3, Paranoid Android. And I know a lot of you are probably like, how is this only your number 3? And I get it, because I mean, this is a 6+ minute masterpiece that often gets compared to Bohemian Rhapsody, which makes sense because there's many different parts to this song, culminating with the whole rain down thing at the end, which is just so gorgeous. But man, the guitar work by both Johnny and Ed O'Brien, really all three of them doing just some crazy stuff on here. It's just mind-bending. And then, the verses are like, have a whole Latin thing going on with the acoustic guitar and the rhythm. It's just wild and crazy and weird. And I wish I had been into this. Like, it took me a few years to come around to OK Computer in the late 90s. And I think this was the first single released from that album. If I had heard it right off the bat, I would have been like, what in the world is this? This is amazing. But hey, go figure. But now at number 2, Karma Police. Gotta love this song. I mean, just one of the greatest chord progressions of any song out of the 90s. So cool. And the piano fits in perfectly with it. And you really see that kind of sarcastic, witty sense of humor that, they're writing this about the karma police are going to come and get you. And I love that chorus, this is what you'll get when you mess with us. It's just so fun. But then at the end of the song, when Tom is over and over again saying, for a moment there, I lost myself. It's just this brilliant moment of existentialism and that you just want to sing along to for the rest of your life. And just incredible. That's only my number 2. So now at number 1, The Tourist, the closing track from the album. And yes, I know a lot of you are probably like, how is this your number 1? But I mean, I've told this story before. When I first heard this album, at first I wasn't really into it, honestly. I was kind of like, I don't get it, but at the end of the album, this song just grabbed me by the throat. Maybe it's Tom York yelling at me saying, hey man, slow down, idiot, slow down. But man, what a way to end, and what a message to end on, which is the perfect way to end the album. And I mean, the guitars are so epic and grandiose, even though the song is a little bit slow, but it's, you know, it fits the whole vibe of the song. They're saying to slow down. And I mean, of course, this album just essentially predicted our lives now. I mean, we're all on our phones and we're disconnected more than ever, even though we're connected to all these gadgets and things. And yeah, idiot, slow down, you know, wake up, slow down. And then when it ends with that ding, like from a microwave, it's just a brilliant, one more brilliant thing to this album that says like, hey, the last sound we're going to use is just, you know, a gadget basically. And my God, OK Computer, one of the greatest albums ever. So that's my top 5, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think. If you're so bold, leave me a top 10, because every song on here is great. I mean, even Fitter Happier, I never skip it when it comes on. It's just amazing, and almost consider putting it in my top 5. But I mean, there's just so many great songs on this album. So guys, we got top 5s every Friday. We have album reviews, so much more. Thank you for watching, and as always, Viva la vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.